Hello everyone and welcome to my Play Pokemon Commentary Audition. I'm Elias Thompson and we are going to get right into this battle here. The battle we're going to be seeing today is Bad Intent versus Jackson. Jackson's team on the screen, as you can see, consisting of Amoonguss, Blastoise, Tyranitar, Heat Rotom, Salamence, and Aegislash. And off the screen we have Bad Intent's lineup, which is Charizard, Wash Rotom, Garchomp, Mamoswine, Venusaur, and Scrafty. Some respectable Pokemon amongst both teams. We see obviously Bad Intent going for a drought or sunny day type team, very catered towards that. Bad Intent has 3 Pokemon that are possible to Mega Evolve, as well as Jackson having 2. So we're going to see what choices they make based off of what they see in each other's teams. Also, a little tidbit that between the two teams, we have all 3 Kanto starters, Jackson having Blastoise and Bad Intent having Charizard and Venusaur. So they've chosen their 4 Pokemon. We're going to see how this battle progresses as the 2 players finally issuing the challenge. We're going to see which Pokemon they are choosing to start off with. See Bad Intent choosing Garchomp and Charizard to start off with, and Jackson sending out Heat Rotom and Blastoise. This is an interesting lineup. Obviously, Blastoise would normally have the advantage over Charizard. However, if he does choose to Mega Evolve Charizard, causing drought, demolishing Water's effectiveness, especially if the Charizard knows Solar Beam, very effective against that Blastoise. Alright, so we're going to see Blastoise already using Mega Evolution. That is the Mega Evolution Jackson has chosen for his team. Let's see if Bad Intent uses one as well. Not off the bat. We see Garchomp using Protect. Charizard using Protect. Definitely interesting. We're going to see what the Rotom and Blastoise is going to do. Blastoise trying to use Fake Out. Not working because they both try to protect themselves. So nothing really happening there on that first turn. It's very interesting. Jackson withdrawing Rotom and sending out Tyranitar. Now that was the other Pokemon on Jackson's team that could have Mega Evolved. Obviously, it cannot anymore. However, Tyranitar's ability, Sandstream, causing a Sandstorm in the battle. Garchomp obviously not affected. Could do some damage to that Charizard over time, which has just Mega Evolved into Mega Charizard Y. Charizard Y's ability causing it to become Drought instead of the Sandstorm. Charizard getting rid of that already. Garchomp putting off a Rock Slide, doing a little damage to both of them. Charizard using Solar Beam. Which Pokemon is he going to use it on? We're going to find out. Blastoise. And Blastoise is gone. Mega Evolution not helping Blastoise at all whatsoever. Like we were talking about earlier, if Charizard can get off that Solar Beam, along with Sunny Day, the Drought ability, Blastoise is gone. So we see Heat Rotom coming back into the arena. Charizard choosing its attack. Very interesting to see what this Rotom is going to do against these 2 Pokemon. Jackson withdrawing Tyranitar, putting out his last Pokemon, Amoonguss. Alright, so we're going to get some Spore probably going on here, attempting to go to sleep. Garchomp using Rock Slide again, doing some significant damage to that Rotom, not quite getting half health, and some to the Amoonguss as well. Charizard using Solar Beam again, this time to the Amoonguss. Clearly not expecting that switch, not very effective. Amoonguss taking it very well. Heat Rotom using Discharge, using Thunderbolt against that Charizard, doing significant damage. Charizard does not have much health left, 12 health as you can see. We're going to see how Bad Intent handles that. Obviously not wanting to switch out too soon. Jackson withdrawing Rotom, sending back out his Tyranitar. See, he's going for sort of a switching strategy, trying to throw off the opponent here, Bad Intent, but obviously utilizing Tyranitar's Sandstream ability there, changing the weather condition. Garchomp using Rock Slide, doing some damage. And Charizard using Heat Wave. Not very effective on Tyranitar, but does some damage on the Amoonguss. However, the Amoonguss gets Spore off and puts Garchomp to sleep. And the Sandstorm buffeting Charizard, 3 health left. Buffeting Amoonguss too, and it faints the Amoonguss. Wow, so backfiring a little bit on Jackson's team there. Charizard barely hanging in there. Garchomp sleep. Rotom comes in. Jackson down to his last 2 Pokemon. Bad Intent still, I believe, has all 4. And so we're going to see how Bad Intent handles Garchomp being asleep, handles Charizard having 3 health left, and of course seeing what Jackson's going to do with only 2 Pokemon left. Bad Intent withdrawing Charizard, sending out his own Wash Rotom. Garchomp still asleep, and that will end Bad Intent's turn. Rotom using Thunderbolt on the other Rotom, which will be somewhat effective. Tyranitar using Dragon Dance, upping the attack and speed. Very crucial in the long game. Definitely a smart move there. Jackson's Rotom buffeted by the Sandstorm. However, it recovers some health from its Citrus Berry. Wash Rotom also affected by the Sandstorm. Now we're going to see how these players react to this sort of new dynamic on the field. Bad Intent switching up his strategy a little bit. His Garchomp still asleep. Not sure when that's going to wake up. Tyranitar using Rock Slide against Wash Rotom and Garchomp. Not very effective against the Garchomp, doing pretty good damage to the Rotom. However, the Rotom also recovers health, uses Citrus Berry. Garchomp wakes up, uses Earthquake, does not affect either Rotom, but will affect the Tyranitar. That will be super effective. And it's a critical hit. Wow, Tyranitar is gone. Jackson is left with only his Rotom. Gets off a Thunderbolt on the Wash Rotom. Rotom using Hydro Pump. And Rotom, that's Heat Rotom, avoiding the attack. Wash Rotom, buffeted by the Sandstorm. It goes down. Bad Intent now having 3 Pokemon left. Garchomp wide awake, ready to do some damage to that last remaining Rotom. He's going to send out his Charizard and change the weather condition again to Drought. Now that will give the Heat Rotom some advantage, but it does not look good for Jackson right now, people. Oh. Charizard again only having 3 health. Garchomp using Rock Slide against that Heat Rotom. Super effective, barely hangs in there. Charizard using Overheat to finish off the Heat Rotom, folks. This battle is over. Bad Intent has won using his Heat strategy. Oh, that was a good game, folks. Good match. So again, that was my Play Pokemon Commentary Audition. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider me. That's all for me.